David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Husian, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. almost touched the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Brigadier General Clement, about 3 strikes. You sure we get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Missile launched.
Dockyacht base taking damage from airstrikes.
Not a drill! I repeat, not a drill!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto! Begin firing SAM! They take point 1. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Those newly online ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload. They're trying to destroy the entire fleet with anti-ship missiles. Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. It's definitely the work of 3 strikes. They reject my report if it worked. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can? Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Unfortunately, work of 3 strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We won't have many on board, unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Strider 1, bandit splash.
Yes, sir.
Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyacht base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the 2 of us.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, detailing the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Count and Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port. Target confirmed down.
We gotta shoot at him.
Samuel Prin gone. Arusia's naval stratagem will lose its edge. Taken out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
Missile launched.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Somalia! The order is to abandon ship! Target enemy aircraft. Fire! Look for the 3 strikes on the tail. Pass it on!
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Catch a ship like this. Have our ships sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Missile in the air.
Shepard, Team 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of you. That is the unanimous conclusion for those in this room. General, certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. We lost contact with the second platoon at 20 RPM. There goes. That means we have less than half our forces left. How many ships in port are still operational? Can't do a test damage, but likely less than half. Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Just shoot! It'll at least keep them at bay, even if we don't hit them!
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kido. Ship destroyed.
Got a big game hunter.
Camera says hog in the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air to air. Please look up as you run. Engaging.
All hostile ships in the vicinity through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. Thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. Picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You're all right there, aircraft. Let me show you around. No joke. I lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. Need Su-37s.
One Raider 6 begins super low altitude for bearing 015. Captain reports that 3 strikes from among them. Captain, further intel. Sorry, we couldn't direct report.
Roger that. Keep them aside. Alpha Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
40 blast time. Don't waste it.
We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That primer and the truffle soup, sure, we're good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. Open your eyes. Check 6.
Missile launched.
Hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Breaking off.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple float floaters on the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Hunter drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer, what do you think would turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank left. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
You
sound downright ecstatic. Alright, Trigger, let's go get him.
I don't need any missiles to buy time. I'm gonna cruise in on 3 strikes. Door 2, stay with me. Roger that.
Anti-ship missile fired. Target acquired. Target hit. Aegis vessel Metas destroyed.
Run! Please respond!
Want a piece of me?
There'll be no excuse for the weekend sunk after showing up so late.
Can't see him! Evading!
You're gonna regret not being Roger 6.
Missile launch. Strider 1, missile away. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss. Strider 1, missile! Keep your head down!
Keep up the AA fire. Looks like we're moving in.
Strider 1, watch your tail. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean? Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's a
horizon. That's what...
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Other side, Strider 1.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. 5 minutes remaining. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Fox 2. Bandit down.
I see 3 strikes, so that's why they only sent 4.
Felt some cramp in the sky.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Behind me?
Gotcha, pal.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Hostile has a lock.
Bandit down.
This must be that 3 strikes guy eroding clutch I was talking about.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Has a beat on you.
Where are our reinforcements? I'm hearing nothing but screams all around.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Bandit down. Strider 1, missile away. Enemy has a lock on you.
Watch 2.
Target is in machine gun range. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, target acquired. Contact imminent.
There's so little wiggle room. Bandit down. Nicely done.
3 minutes remaining.
Imagine.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Don't you sneak up. Taking fire.
My target attacking.
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Projectile exploded. It's gone. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Locked on.
Fox 3. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are going hard.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Strider 1, missile launched.
Trigger, splash the bandit.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. 2 minutes remaining. Impact, now!
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range.
Target eliminated. Strider 1, target acquired. Bandit behind you. Missile away. Bandit down.
If it's my time, I'm almost in the hands of 3 strikes.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Bandit down.
Mark Target that aircraft and warn all squadrons via data link.
Trigger, missile inbound.
1 minute remaining.
Traveling, disappointment. Package checked or record waiting.
Acquired.
Also, there's a rumor going around the military. 3 strikes in the sky this time.
Three strikes. Imagine you're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. Steal for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. See command duty officer. This one's mine.
Missile launched. Strider 1, Fox 3.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lanza, missile, behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry? But you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
Detecting powerful ECM. Don't let them trick you. The bats seem to enhance their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Our reputation will soar once you're finished. You can take him out. Consider it done.
Marker drone down.
Scream!
Terminated.
Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be with you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, alright!
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Railgun shell lost its target.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho. Way to go, Trigger.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
Caution.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Serves them right.
Stall
Yes.
warning.
The problem has been eliminated.
This is the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all Strangler Erosion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erugia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, you got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.